Yo, what up? How you guys doing out there today? This is your boy Roto Beast. I'm here to present you my MLB On Deck segment for Friday, September 6th. If you're new to this channel, please make sure and click the subscribe button below. This way you can watch all of my MLB, NFL, and NBA videos. And if you haven't come and check out the website here at dfscheatsheet.com, you're absolutely missing out. We have all the tools to help you compete with the pros day in and day out, including a complete optimizer, tons of content, daily FanDuel and DraftKings cash lineups. Hey, we're truly a one-stop shop for all your DFS needs. So make sure to check out the site here at dfscheatsheet.com. So we got a monster 15-game slate today. Basically got every single team in MLB going. It's going to be a fun one. There's some spots that we can definitely pick on hitting-wise. Pitching is there's a couple good pitchers. But I think that today, you're either going to pay up basically for Kershaw or you're going to go with one of the lower end guys and kind of stack up your bats. There's some ways that you can definitely go on this slate with it being such a big slate. I'm ready to jump into it real quick before we do. If you guys don't mind, please take that quick second, click the like button down below. Helps me out. Really appreciate that from you guys. Also, man, hey, we got NFL starting this week. If you haven't took advantage of our NFL luxury box special, make sure and take advantage of that now. $175, you get rest of MLB, all of NFL, plus NBA, cash game lineups, optimizer, all of our content. You get it all. Use promo code NFL 2019. And hey, let's go. So we'll jump into bats as we always do, and then we'll round it back off with pitchers. There's definitely some good bats, some good spots that we can target bat wise today. I think there's some really good teams to take advantage with. First, I'm going to start with Houston. Houston, they got basically a healthy lineup outside of Correa. They get a matchup today against Tommy Malone. Gives up a 37% hard contact rate, 308 ISO to lefties, 239 ISO to righties. I mean, this guy's just giving up hard contact to both sides of the plate. Obviously, a little bit more to lefties, but I definitely think you can just kind of consider everybody. It's Jose Altuve, Michael Brantley, Bregman, Alvarez, Gurriel, Diaz. Those are the guys that are really standing out for me for Houston. I like this Houston team today as a whole. They have a really high applied total. Next, we're going to go out to Oakland. I like the A's that they're in the middle of the playoff hunt right now. They're right there in the wild card thick of things. They get a matchup today against Spencer Turnbull. Gives up a 42% hard contact rate, 168 ISO to lefties, 141 ISO to righties. I mean, we're looking at Simeon, Grossman if he's going to be in that two-hole, Chapman, Olsen. You can look at Chris Davis, Canna. There's some good guys that you can definitely look at in this Oakland lineup, and they're in a good spot. Next, we will move on and we will go to LA, go with my Dodgers. Dodgers, man, anytime they're going against a righty, you really got to consider them. They get a matchup against Jeff Samardzija, who gives up a 41% hard contact rate, 244 ISO to lefties, 128 ISO to righties. So you definitely want to attack Samardzija with lefties. And guess what? Dodgers are full of lefties. I mean, it is what it is. Jock Peterson's been on absolute fire. You got to really like Jock today. Corey Seager, Bellinger, Beatty, Gavin Lux, the young guys in play. And you can even throw in a couple of righties. Justin Turner, he's a guy that has reverse splits. Pollock has been swinging a great bat since coming back from the injury list. And you can also look at the catcher, Will Smith. Love these Dodgers today going against Jeff Samardzija. Next, we're going to go to Minnesota and go with the Twins. They get a matchup against Adam Plutko. Gives up a 34% hard contact rate, 242 ISO to lefties, 232 ISO to righties. So he evenly gives up hard contact rate and ISOs, to both sides of the plate. Kepler, Polanco, Cruz, Rosario, Sano gives us double dong upside. You can throw in CJ Cron as well, has some power there. Lastly, we will go with the Yankees in Boston. This game, I mean, anytime the Yankees and Boston are playing, it's always a big-time rivalry. These games tend to be more high-scoring games than they are pitcher duels. I mean, it's not always that case, but for the most part it is. Yankees are going into Boston. The wind's blowing out 8 miles an hour. They get a matchup against Julie Chassin. Gives up a 47% hard contact rate, 214 ISO to lefties, 218 ISO to righties. DJ LeMahieu, Judge, Gregorius, Torres, Sanchez, Edwin Encarnacion is back off the injured reserve list. You can look at him. Gardner, Voigt, Tachman. You can There's so many ways you can stack this Yankees lineup today. I'm really, really liking the Yankees today in Boston. Pitching wise, I mean, I mentioned at the very beginning of the video, if you want to pay up, I mean, Kershaw is clearly the guy that you pay up for going against a struggling San Francisco Giants team. It's just the price tag is crazy high, and that's the only thing that's really bugging me with Kershaw. But he does give you that floor. He's been pitching very, very well. Outside of Kershaw, a couple mid-tier guys we can look at. We can look at Homer Bailey. As much as it hurts me to say Homer Bailey because I like picking on Homer Bailey, he's been pitching very, very well. He gets a matchup against Detroit, a struggling team. Homer Bailey definitely is in play, somebody you could consider for GPP. One more guy in the mid-tier that we can also look at is you can look at Lamet. For San Diego going against Colorado. Colorado's another struggling team. And Lamet, he's been pitching, pretty decent overall for the season. 8,400 is a decent price for him. Him and Homer Bailey in the mid tier, definitely they're both, GPP plays, but I mean, they're there. You can use them and feel, decently comfortable that they can have a good outing today. Outside of them, a couple guys on the cheaper end that I think we can look at. You can look at Pablo Lopez from Miami going against KC at 6,700. The guy's been pitching pretty well, gives us some strikeout upside. Also, you can look at Valdez for Houston going against Seattle. His team is a big favorite, and I expect him to get some run support. So if he can get us through 5 and get us, a quality start, in a win, then it would work out at 6,600. So that's kind of where I'm at with this on deck video. If you want a more in-depth analysis on today's slate, make sure to check out the site, dfscheatsheet.com. Make sure to take advantage of that NFL Luxury Box special. Use promo code NFL2019. And hey, good luck on your guys' contest tonight, all right? Peace out, guys.